We're live.
We are live, people. How are you guys?
Live. So we're a little late because we're waiting for a delivery. And as you saw from the thumbnail, it's arrived. Arrived.
Now, apologies, guys. Lauren, how are you doing?
Hey, Lauren.
Yeah, you're alive. I thought it's 6:30, but you're getting Mackie, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lauren, we do apologise. We were waiting for that to arrive.
Yeah.
But here it is. Now, we apologise to you guys as well, because we normally like to do eat-alongs. This was a spur-of-the-moment thing. So if you do want to do us in a joint eat-along with McDonald's, we will do it another time. But this is a joint. This is basically a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Yeah.
Madam ordered because you wanted something.
I was thinking, I'm hungry.
Sam!
Let me order something.
Sam!
Hey,
How are you?
I hope you're well.
So how's everybody been? Has everybody had a good week? We've made it to Friday, thank God. I could really do with a Friday break. It's going to be a weekend and a half, and it is, of course, Mother's Day this weekend.
Yes,
for those of you that are celebrating it, happy Mother's Day. It's on the Sunday.
And if you're a mother, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
So I was hungry, and I was just like, do you know what? I'm just going to order food.
What I find interesting with these, I've never seen this before. So they've got this kind of...
It's to stop tampering.
So when you say tampering, I'm assuming it's the rider, or is it the McDonald's?
I don't want to throw any shade or blame or whatevs. I'm just saying.
I've never seen that before.
It's like a security thing
where they put this little tab on it as well.
Yeah.
So you actually have got a perforator. You've got to tear that over, and then you can get.
Some people staple it.
Oh really?
Yeah. Some people staple it. Some people put like tape over it and all of that, so it stops tampering with food.
Didn't you say you knew somebody?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
You knew, but obviously mentioning no names.
Yeah.
You knew somebody that worked for. Hey, Scott, how are you?
Hey, Scott, how are you?
Yeah, you knew somebody that worked for a delivery firm, we shall say, a food delivery firm.
Yeah.
And they used to eat the food. Is that right?
Yeah.
So we're not saying the firm, we're not saying the person or who it is.
But the person would go back to whatever relevant fast food restaurant or whatever and say that it had dropped. And so we get a new one. So we get a new one. Not that they would eat and then bring it to the customer. No, they would go back to the restaurant, say that it had
dropped and
fallen or whatever, and then go back and.
How bad is that? So you actually eat the food, go back and say that. What do you say? Well, on this went back and got it.
Yeah. And then went and got back, and then
where are we? Zachary and Nick say hi. I've had a bug and been feeling awful. Oh, Sam.
Oh, no.
So, hi, Zachary.
Hi, Nick.
What's been happening? You just, when you say bug, is it like gastro enteritis bug? Yeah, I was going to say gastro.
Like, is it a tummy bug, or is it just you just
flu,
don't feel well?
Cold.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and we can see you. We can try and keep you entertained for the next hour and a half.
Yeah. Sometimes you just can't explain it. Sometimes you just don't feel well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I just want the poor Sam. Hey, Untang, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Is it Untang or Untang? I forget. Untang, that's it. Sorry. Did I get that right? Did I pronounce that right?
Did we pronounce it correctly?
Untang. Did I pronounce that correctly? How are you? You well? You good?
Welcome.
Welcome in. Indeed. Right. So, just quickly on our videos that have just gone up as well. Thank you guys so much for all your likes. And for the afternoon tea. I've got them on my brain. For the breakfast carvery. So
yes.
We do apologise sincerely. The quality of the first one was terrible. So we managed to correct that. But I've changed you changed all the settings in the editing suite. So I hope that the afternoon tea that's going to be up on this weekend, hopefully,
has been done in the correct. So basically, Mark bought a new package. And I don't know what default, because I didn't look at the editing package. So I didn't look, I just let you choose and you do what you do. Because Mark's taken over the editing now. So I do all the other bits. Mark's taken over the editing. But I would have thought when you get the editing package, it's set to above a certain, it's not set at 240. It would be set at, 1080p or HD or 4K or whatever it is that the thing is at the moment. Now, we do have a proper vlogging camera. So the camera does shoot in a certain type of way. But however, the software that, we purchased and downloaded and all of that type of stuff didn't come with those default settings. It came with a lower case of default settings. So we didn't check it. But when I was adding all the little bits, the end cards, the middle cards, and all the end screens and the middle cards, that it didn't show up that it was poor quality. It was only when we were watching it during the premiere that we realized, oh no, so Mark didn't want to do the video from scratch again. So what we did, we tried to change the export settings, but because it had been edited in the other settings, it was very difficult to get it into HD. So we couldn't get it into HD. We had to get it into SD, standard definition, HD being high definition. So it had to be that's and then someone still comes back and goes, yeah, it's all right, but it's not that great. No, I know it's not that great, but that's what only we could do at the time. Now that I've changed the settings, I'm hoping that it's better. And what I will do is when we upload our next video, which is due on Sunday, I will watch it in private mode first before I upload it to Premiere, and hopefully we'll be able to see.
So I'm waiting for Kelly to finish because yes, Scott, you did see right. We have got McDonald's now. Apologies, we just got this on a whim. As you know, we like to do an eat along with you guys. So we will, if you do want to do one, do an eat along with McDonald's. But this was just on a whim. So we'll do a little taste test for you guys with this. Everyone's had McDonald's, I'm sure, but just to have that as well.
They've got a new menu at the moment, and I got one of the new items. It's the tasty. I want to say it's the McTasty. Right. I've had it before, so.
Let me read the comments while you sort that out. Sam said, my glands have been huge and my joints and muscles are so painful. Oh, it sounds like you've got a bit of a fever, Sam. Just rest up. A hot bath might help you out with those Epsom salts. Richard, hello. We were thinking about you. Now, Richard did a Burger King review.
He did.
So, but this is, we're going to be doing McDonald's review.
Yeah.
So, I say review. We'll just do it not on the live. Liam, how you doing?
Hey, Liam.
Liam said, I cooked my mum a curry. A Boona curry. Very nice. Was it good?
That reminds me of the little skit. Was it Fat Friends or something like that? Where it was not Fat Friends. Gavin and Stacey, sorry. Because he did Fat Friends. But Gavin and Stacey, and they decide to order an Indian, and he orders a Boona. He orders several Boonas, actually.
I always think of they had the old, was it John Smith's advert? I think it was John Smith's, where, what's his name? The comedian's going to annoy me now. Peter Kay. Where he goes, yeah, and give me some more of them lamb Booners. So, how was it? Did your mum like it? I bet she did. You sound like a bit of a good cook, Liam. I was going to say, that's quite difficult to do, a Boona. What type of Boona did you do? Was it lamb, or did you do a different type, or veggie or something? Thank you. Sam said, McDonald's, yummy. I love triple cheeseburgers and Big Macs. Monkey loves a little Happy Meal. So Zachary loves his little Happy Meal, bless him. Richard said, I posted today the Burger King melt.
Yes.
We saw you post them, actually. I haven't had a chance to see. I've seen
it. Looked very small. It looked like it was kid size.
Oh my God, how much you got?
You worry about your little thing that you wanted.
Oh, my little thing.
That he wanted.
So would you recommend it, Richard? Is it good? Well, I will check out your Burger King melt video. I'll also as well, because I've dropped a few comments on yours because I was watching yours over the weekend. Oh, you got some more stuff here. So I know what's in this one.
That's juice.
Oh, is it just juice?
Just juice. Yes. If you want juice, have juice.
These little tear-along things which are annoying.
Why are they annoying?
It's just juice.
I said it was just juice. They're not going to they shouldn't put the hot things with the cold things.
Charlie, how you doing? I got 328 followers. Well done.
Wow.
You're
well
right.
Before we get started, so I ordered the bacon tasty.
Do you want to show everybody?
No tomato. I'm just saying what it is first. Calm yourself.
We'll show it as you do it.
What? Just calm down. So I've ordered the tasty, which I will show you in a moment. But what I wanted to show you first.
Oh, you're going to show them now, then, are you?
Is so they do these cheese shareables. So there you go.
Now I want to show everybody, right? Look at the cheese shareables and look how many I've been given.
No, it fell out the bag and I put it on your plate.
Oh, I get the leftovers.
They fell out the bag. These are mainly yours.
There's the ones I've got, look.
Because I said to him, "Do you want chips?" He said no. But I know what Mark's like. He's going to eat my chips. No, you're not eating my chips. Eat your cheese.
Ting.
Shareable.
Where are we? Richard said, I've already done McDonald's double cheeseburger review. When did you do that one? Are we going to show them the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, Liam did meat-free chicken pieces. Was nice. I'd imagine it was good. I imagine it's good.
Okay, so this is the tasty. This is with bacon. No tomatoes.
Tasty.
Although that bacon does... Is that bacon?
It's not bacon.
Oh, no. There's no bacon in it.
No
bacon.
No.
Oh, there is at the side there. No, that's just lettuce. I was just like, huh?
I think it's very pale. Between bacon and lettuce.
No, because sometimes sometimes when people say bacon, they put in ham, and it's not real bacon. That's ham.
Go back to McDonald's and see this bacon's very green.
Yeah. Look white on the screen. What can I say?
Oh, I saw your Brian Coxon. That's the one I commented on. I asked you, did he do a Q&A session?
And free chicken nuggets. Like, not free, but they were free.
F-R-E-E. Ron T-H-R-E-E.
There you go.
Very nice. How come they give them to you for free?
I think if you order something, and I don't know if you order the tasty, like I ordered a large meal, and I replaced the soda with innocent. Tropicana, sorry, innocent. Orange Tropicana, because I know Mark will drink the orange Tropicana.
And I'm going for the good old fillet of fish.
And Mark has gone for the fillet.
Oh, and your chips, and your chips. Good old McDonald's fries. So yeah, guys, like I said, this is on a whim. We will be doing a little taste test with you guys as well. But if you do want to do a McDonald's eat along at some point, do let us know and we will oblige.
Yeah. There should have been some type of sauce, but I don't know if the sauce is in.
No, it's not. It's not.
Look at that. They said they had put sauce. There's no sauce.
No.
Those are.
I'm afraid not. We're sauce free.
Anyway.
Lauren said, I had a Big Mac on Wednesday evening. I got Mackey's takeaway then.
I was thinking about getting a Big Mac. I won't lie to you. But sometimes it repeats on its own. So
shall we try these little cheese bites first?
Mark's getting itchy. And now that the food is out, yeah, try your cheese bite.
Let me try. Do you want to try one too? Just with me? Right, here we go. So these are the cheese bites. Ka-ching. Nice and bready.
I like them.
I like the fact they don't call them mozzarella.
Yeah. They are called mozzarella sticks.
Oh, mozzarella dippers.
Yeah, they're mozzarella sticks.
Hey, Toosh, how are you?
Hey, Toosh.
We're just doing a McDonald's eat along. You okay? Right.
I put a bit of mayo on mine.
So, these are nice. These are good. I think they are deep fat fried. They're basically breaded mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you not been to McDonald's for a while, and I certainly haven't, that is quite good. I would recommend that. So, the little cheesy bites. Right.
Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks, I should say. They've also got, I don't know if you guys can see that, they've got some form of herb
seasoning
in the breading. But that is quite nice. Let me have a little bit. Good, thank you, my lovelies. How are you both? Ready for the weekend? We certainly are.
Certainly are.
So, anyway, I'm going to score that an 8. I think that's really good.
They're really good. I'd thoroughly recommend them, for sure.
So, guys, so I'm eating. What are you guys up to this weekend? What have you got planned? Have you got anything nice planned? Is anybody doing for Mother's Day? Are you off out doing something else? Has anybody got something nice they're going to do? Lauren, we did check out your video, your recent one. With the... Go on.
I was going to say, I checked out the one with the lift. I want to say, was it called Axel? Something like that? So, I'm not very conversant in lift speak, so
no. So I am actually doing the old dipping.
I am gonna try the chips because Mark said he didn't want no chips.
No. But Kelly'd rather throw those away than give them to me.
What are you talking about? I asked you if you wanted chips.
I'm sure you can spare 1 or 2. Richard said, I've only done 80 reviews. That's a lot. We're averaging, so Kelly and I are probably averaging 1 a week. We're going to try and up that amount, But Lauren said, I go there most of the time, normally to get a takeaway, but I occasionally eat in the restaurant. So this is your McDonald's.
Now, the chips are a little bit cold, so it doesn't give them any justice. But I do normally like, but if I want to revive these bad boys, what do we do?
Air fry.
They bring them back to life. Trust me. Air fry.
No. Hi, Nigel. Nigel's joined us. How are you?
Hi, Nigel. Right. Nigel's been commenting on our videos.
Nigel, thank you.
Thank you.
Nigel asks, do you prefer McDonald's to Burger King?
Yes.
Kelly doesn't like Burger King.
Although Richard has asked us to try Burger King.
Yeah, so I think we will have to do that.
We will try Burger King.
Is there a Burger King near us that we can do it?
Yeah.
This is probably not wise me eating while I'm doing that.
And what about you guys? Do you prefer like McDonald's or Burger King? Do you like KFC above all of them? Do you know what I mean? Like, or some people like Morley's. I find Morley's very mediocre.
So what is your favourite fast food restaurant? What's the one go-to that you guys go to?
Is it pizza?
Mine would be pizza.
Yeah, yours would be pizza. For sure.
I have not had a Burger King in years. And I think a lot of it is because they're just not near us.
No, they are near us. Yeah, they're all around. They're everywhere.
So I'm having those dippers.
No, they're yours anyway. Because I knew he was going to eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know my man. Just saying.
Well, Richard said, I've done 1,167 shorts. Oh my God.
Wow.
That is a lot.
Mind
you, that's really impressive you put that many up. Did you enjoy your time looking at Brian Cox and the thing? It looked fascinating. That's the kind of thing I'd be interested in. Richard
went to, I think it was a tech expo at the Excel Centre, and Brian Cox was doing a talk there. And then I think he did a Q&A after.
Did you get to ask him anything? That was the bit I was going to ask you. Tushi said, I like the chicken selects from McDonald's.
The chicken selects are good.
You didn't get chicken selects. You got the chicken dippers, didn't you?
No, I got chicken nuggets because they were free.
No.
I won't lie to you. I like a bit of freeness.
Who doesn't like a bit of freeness?
I like a bit of freeness. I'm just saying.
There we go.
I don't mind paying. I have no problems. But when you get a little bit of freeness, it's quite nice. It's quite nice.
Where are we? So what about you, Nigel? Do you prefer McDonald's to Burger King? Is that what you prefer? I almost forgot they were called then. Richard said, I've done 91 challenges. That is impressive as well. You've done there.
That is a good nugget.
There you go. Look at that nugget there.
It does look like a...
What we said, so Nigel goes, if you go the Whopper Wednesday via the app, it's $1.99. There you go. That's a really handy app.
But you have to pick it up though.
Oh, you have to pick it up?
We wouldn't have time to pick it up. We could do deliveries though, but we wouldn't have time to go and pick it up with work and stuff. Yeah.
But that's a useful tip. That really is.
For anyone else who's able to go during the day and stuff like that, because during the day would be great, or in the evening if you can do it. That is a useful tip for sure.
Definitely. And the thing is, because we've normally finished work about this time, then we go straight on to do the live. But when we're out, we could look to do that because we do. Richard did ask us if we would do a review on Burger King, so we will have to look at doing that.
Yeah, for sure. We will definitely do one. Yeah, we will definitely do one.
Either on the live or either doing it on a video. So we will do one of the two. Lauren says, excuse me. Yeah, I like that Axel lift in the range at Chelmsford. Axel are an Italian lift manufacturer who manufacture lift kits for third-party companies to install. Kleeman do the same, but Kleeman are Greek. Do you know what? I have noticed that, and I've only started noticing because Lauren pointed it out.
I was just about to say, right, so I was getting in the lift at work today and all of this. I'm thinking, I wonder what lift is. Only because I know Lauren's interested in it. And so when I go to places now, I'll get in the lift and I'm like, do you know what I mean? And sometimes like, so the other day I went to the Duck and Waffle and it's a clear lift. I have done a short for it, so you will see it soon. I just got to narrate it. But the whole time I had Lauren in my mind thinking, oh, she might quite like this lift because you get to see, you know, like real good views of London as you're going up in the lift. Very nice.
Grumps, how are you? Nice to see
Hey.
you. Good evening. Loving the Friday night ears. Where's yours, Mark? Now, you can probably see Grumps. Mine are big enough as they are. I've actually, Kelly got loads of these Disney ears. I haven't got any, but Kelly tends to wear them once. You've got so many of them.
I've got so many, but what I can't remember what year it was. Was it the 50th? So when it was the 50th, I bought all the ears for all the main attractions. So I've got the whole collection. And then I bought like little ones in between that I like. And then if there's like a Christmas one or if there's like a Valentine's one or something like that, I like to get it. But I have to say, these are probably one of my favourite ears, which is why I wore them today. I felt a bit eerie tonight. As I was like,
eerie.
What?
They look very, very padded. How are things though?
Yeah.
Grumps, and how is the family holiday planning coming along? Because I know you've got a really nice trip coming up. So I'm glad you got it all or get ready to go. But we were so impressed by your organisation skills. It wouldn't think to me to occur to do meetings and stuff like that. So that is very, very impressive. Kelly probably would.
If I was, especially if I could drive. But the thing is, there is always a temptation in me to create an itinerary, right?
Have you got one, Grumps? Have you got an itinerary?
If he's as organised as me, I bet you and plus because he's doing the driving,
yeah,
he will have an itinerary. Now the thing is with me, I like to create an itinerary. And one for lists as well. I don't know how many notebooks I've got around this house, but I have a notebook for this, I have a notebook for that, and I have a notebook for that. And where I used to work before, there was a binding machine. And so I'd get all my travel documents, all our holiday vouchers, and all of this, and I used to bind them.
They were so impressed at the airport. They would go, my God, this is all bound. It's all got the cover on it. This is so simple to use. This is obviously when we're going for trying to clear customs.
Yeah. And so now I'm thinking, how can I do it? Like, so I just thought of, you know, the little folders that have the sleeves in them, the thin ones, like I use for my baking. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get a thin folder with sleeves in and slot everything in that I need.
Are you super organised? Untang said, I like fried chicken. This is the lady for fried chicken. Have you tried Friend fried chicken in Chinatown? Now you thought that was all right.
French fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yeah, it was okay. There were other better fried chicken out there.
What was your favourite fried chicken? What would you say is the best place you've had fried chicken? You can include KFC. You're allowed.
I think. Do you know what?
That's tested you.
Wicked Spoon.
So Wicked Spoon is one of the buffets in Vegas. What about the UK?
Do you know what?
For anybody that
I can't think of one that does really good fried chicken, because when I like fried chicken, I like the crunch. I want to put, but anytime you go, if you're getting takeaway or anything like that, the crunch isn't there as if you have it fresh. Even when you go to KFC, there's never like a real good crunch. Don't get me wrong though, KFC used to, whenever I used to get it when I was younger, when I was little, KFC always had a crunch. Now, not so much. So, I don't know. I have to find one where I think, and I can bite into it and it's got a good crunch.
So, have you guys got a favourite recommendation for fried chicken if you eat it? Do you like it? Is there one place you go to? Is it a chain or is it somewhere local?
I will try it. I will go, or if there's one near us, I will get it and I will try it.
Richard said, I asked Brian Cox, is a black hole a wormhole? He stumbled and said, I ain't saying it is, I'm not saying it's not. Oh, so he's very much on the fence on that. If anybody is interested, Richard did do a video where he filmed Brian Cox doing his talk. So I was watching that. That's the one I commented on. Nigel said, personally, I prefer the flame grilled taste of Burger King.
Right.
There you
know,
go.
a lot of people do.
being a pescatarian as well, I would like to try their veggie menu. I would like to try it. Right, what were you trying here?
This is the tasty. I took out the tomato. I said to them I didn't want tomatoes in it because you can now. You can, I mean, if you went to the restaurant, you used to be able to say, I don't want this and I don't want that, and they'd happily oblige. Well, oblige. I don't know about happily, but oblige.
Richard said, oh my God, I love Livs. Kone and Otis are my favourite.
Wow.
Right, and Tang said, I prefer Burger King because McDonald's burger in Indonesia is not nice. Yeah. So this is the thing, because you found that when we went to Mauritius, you said the KFC was totally different.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah. So because if you're the way each country would grow or cultivate ingredients is going to be different each country. So I was chatting to one friend today, and she was saying, it's a must that she tries McDonald's in every single country she goes to, and it is completely different in every single country.
I can imagine that is. I'd be interested in Tang if you tried a McDonald's in UK and compared it.
I think we tried McDonald's when we went to Lanzarote. No, you didn't.
No,
I did. Me and my bestie did, yeah. I think I should make that a thing as well. Try McDonald's in every country. Yeah, in every country.
Ever. Right, here we go.
Every country we go to. Right, here we go. I'm going to dip it in mayo. Here we go.
Look at the size of it. That's quite a hefty burger. Good?
Okay.
What's this again? You have to hold it up. So they can see.
Tasty.
Look at the size of it. It's not the same size as your hand.
But I feel like the quarter pounder's meatier. But I like the sauce in it. I do think it has too much lettuce in it, to be fair.
But that's not a taste of yours, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's not a taste. I like lettuce, or iceberg lettuce, should I say? But it doesn't agree with me. It doesn't like me. I like it, but it doesn't like me. Whereas bananas, I don't like bananas, and bananas don't like me. So,
Lauren said the axle lift in the Range Chelmsford has a Vegas part instead of the Shanghai step fixtures. The outside indicator of the lift in Range with Chelmsford has an LA. Is it an LA 2000 like all axle lifts, but lifts, but do inside like Vegas.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She's talking about the lift, but being like one in Vegas.
I know she's talking about a lift, but I will have no basis of comparison because for a layman like myself, or for a non-lift person like myself, I just get in it and I go up. And when you talk about it, like you've got the knowledge of this and you've read up on that, or I don't know if you've read up on it, but you've got like real knowledge about lifts and stuff. That's mad.
Well, Nigel asked, why don't we have elevator music in UK lifts? And do you know what? It's true. My theory, Nigel, is always because our buildings aren't that tall. So you never go up high enough to need a lift. If you go into somewhere like the States, they go up and up and up and up and up. But it's true, even when we've gone up to the Sky Garden, which is quite takes a while in there. It's just no music.
Yeah.
Does anybody else know why that is?
But it doesn't matter whether it's continuous. So even if it was for a few seconds, it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, I feel like every lift should have lift music.
Right, so changing the subject slightly, Sam said, I love Professor Brian Clocks. His shows are brilliant. Richard said, Sam, I did video Brian Clocks. Watch the vlog. It might interest you. Yeah, do check that out, Sam. I did watch it. It was quite interesting. Nigel said, I never know where to look in a full lift of people and think, how could we escape it if we got stuck? There is that. Do you know what? Has anybody been stuck in a lift? I've been stuck twice in a lift. And it does make you think. I didn't panic, but I did make you think. So too many, and both times too many of us went in the lift. So the lift actually dropped down. It didn't actually crash, but it dropped down. We were stuck in it for about about half an hour. But
the thing with me is, right, and Mark knows this. Anybody who knows me, I don't like small talk. So for me, I can just stand in a lift and be quiet, and it wouldn't bother me. But it's the other person's need to speak, and I'll just think, oh no, now we're gonna have to talk about the weather. Oh,
Kelly hates small talk. She won't talk to neighbours. She won't talk to anyone. She just doesn't like small talk.
And when I write an email, right, I was like, oh, can you let me know yada yada yada? And then I'm like, oh no, delete. Hi, I hope you're well. Hope you had a fabulous weekend. Can you let me know?
This is all
I'm just
part
like,
of-
oh my god,
all the civilities. Kelly won't do the civilities.
it's not that. I just need to ask a question. But now I can't just ask the question. I must say, I hope you're well.
Right.
And now, when I'm talking to you guys and I say, I hope you're well, I'm actually meaning it, right? It's not small talk. We're just talking. Whenever I have to write that, oh, I hope you are well. Yada yada yada, and I hope you had a fabulous weekend.
God forbid being civil to you.
Blah, 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 blah. All I want to know is a question because I need to get my job done.
Let me catch up. So very cool, says Sam about Brian Cox. Richard said, Sam's so lucky. I've got a handshake being moisturized his hands and a psychiatrist. Is it?
He moisturizes his hands.
It's a psychosis flag or psychosis flask. What's that? What's a psychosis flask? Nigel said they've recently opened a KFC in my local town, but I haven't tried it yet. But he likes the hot wings from the local kebab shop. Now, is it one specific kebab shop you go to that you like, or do you just like those ones in general?
Like a chain.
Grump said, I currently have 4 spreadsheets. This is going back for his planning. A half a dozen notebooks. I have packing lists, airport checklists, hire car bookings, online hire car check-in to beat the waiting time, restaurant details and addresses. My God, you are organised.
Restaurants and stuff are all up here. So I already know which restaurants I want to go to. And I know where they're located. But we're restricted because we don't have a car. And not that we couldn't get a car, because we could, but I would be too nervous driving on the other side of the road. But yeah, we get about. We'll call a cab or we'll take a Mears or whatever it is. But I want to try, if we were, which we're planning to go back at some point. But if we were to go, I would like to try Uber.
Yeah, so try Uber.
I would like to try
Uber.
Uber.
When we say that, we're trying Uber overseas to see how that works.
Yeah.
Nigel said Japan, Tokyo on big fried chicken. They have it on Christmas Day.
I would love that. Fried chicken on Christmas Day. It should be a thing.
He also likes to look at your burger, by the way.
I've got to say, it's really good. It's got bacon, lettuce, sauce, the cheese. Really good.
I'm going to do my fillet of fish in a minute. Grump said, it's great putting it all together. Laura said, I like all fast foods, but what company installed the lift in your work, Kelly? Do you know? No, this is going to put you on the spot. Do you know the lift? She doesn't know.
I know my old lift. It's the Otis. That's how I know of the Otis. And we always had to call them out because it was always failing.
Oh, there you go. Grump said, I went for an interview for a lift engineer position, told the wife, I think I'm going up in the world. But quite literally. I like that joke. Fiona, hi. How you doing? She says, sorry, I'm late tonight. Hi, everybody.
No.
You're never late.
Never late.
You're always fashionably early. You're
well, though.
Late. Everything okay? Lauren said lots of Otis Gen 2 lifts here in the UK have lift music. I didn't know that.
Not the one at work.
There are not so many Otis Gen 2 lifts. It's more common to find regular Otis 2 Gen lifts. They don't have lift music. I think Nigel is right, though. Of all the lifts I've taken in the UK, I do not recall any with music.
There's been one or two that we have been in that has had music. And I just thought, oh, that's unusual.
I'm going for a fillet of fish.
Go for your fillet.
Before I do, though, Nigel said, yeah, the same kebab shop. Been going there for 20 years. And the quality is exactly the same as it was. 5-star. They're from Turkey, the owners. Now, where I work, there are loads of really good Turkish restaurants. I love Turkish food. It's one of my favourite foods. Really do love Turkish food. If anybody's never tried it, give it a go. It's absolutely amazing. Though I've noticed there's only certain Turkish restaurants in certain areas. North London seems to have the best ones. I don't know why. Right, here we are. I know it's a bit sad, but I'm going to try my fillet of fish.
I'm sure it's not that sad. Do you want to see how much of the sharer box is left?
Well, you shouldn't have eaten them all.
That was the sharer box, people.
And I shared it. We have 1 each. It's all good. Is it me, right, or is this fillet of fish just gone really small.
It's gotten smaller for sure.
It's definitely gotten smaller.
Yeah.
It's not as good as it normally is. It's a bit dry.
I feel Fri-yay fish has always been a bit dry.
No.
I mean, that's just my personal opinion.
I give that a 7. It's not. It was 6. It's not as usual standard.
I would give this. Sorry, I just knocked the microphone. I would give this an 8. I would thoroughly recommend it. And the chicken nuggets, obviously, it's chicken nuggets. Again, I would give it an 8. I don't think there's any food in McDonald's that I would give higher than an 8. I've got to be honest. I'm just trying to think. Yeah. But there are things that I would score lower than an 8, to be fair, in McDonald's.
Well, there you are.
But 8 would be the highest.
That's your highway award. Sorry. Yeah. The reason why I scored out was just mentioned that way. So Grump said the best kebab shop in the southeast has to be Master Kebab in Gillingham. The award says it all. Well, we've not tried that.
No.
We are in the southeast, but we've not tried that. So we'll have to get. How far was it Gillingham from us?
For sure, we can get a train there. For sure.
Yeah. So thank you, Grump. That is a really good thing. We might have to look at that one.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to look. The tide has gone out on that fillet, Mark. It seems bigger than the fish finger. I know. I mean, this is about 3 bites, and I've eaten it.
But to be fair, pretty much any burger that you eat is 3 bites and it's finished. Let's be real. Look at the size of Mark's hands. Show them your hands. That burger looked like a kid's meal in his hands.
Well, it practically was a kid's meal. There we go. Right, where were we? So, guys, this is your chance to give a shout out to your local or anything else that you guys have been doing that you would recommend. Obviously, if you don't want to, without revealing where you live, of course, you don't have to as well. But
we're all about safety online, by the way.
Yeah. So don't say it's I'm number 56 and the one I like is number 54. You just want to be able to say roughly whereabouts you like them as well. But yeah, that's a real one for us actually. That's a real one for us. We could potentially try. Where are we?
Can you pass me a glass of water?
No.
Thank you.
Lauren said there is a singing lift in Royal Festival Hall, London. Excuse me. A choir recorded the singing for the lift back in 2005. The singing does still work, but it does glitch out a lot.
I remember you saying this. I remember seeing a video on this.
Oh, God's sake. Where are we? Sam said, if you like psychics as much as I do, watch Richard Feynman lectures the character of physics law. Okay. So it's physics, not psychics. Physics.
I was going to say.
Sorry. If you like physics as much as I do. So I read that as, do you know what? I need to get my eyes tested. I read that, Sam, as psychic. I thought I never had you down as watching psychics.
Do you know what? I could totally imagine Sam watching psychics.
Sorry.
Totally.
If you like physics as much as I do, she said. So not psychics, physics, she said. I do watch Richard Feynman. I have seen some Richard Feynman lectures, actually. Online on YouTube. He has quite a few on there as well. So does Brian Cox. I shall check that out. Thank you, Sam. But yeah, sorry. I remember physics.
Totally could see Sam watching psychics.
Nigel said, I think Food Review Club has reviewed it. I may be wrong. Oh, so that might be one in Gillingham. So that might be one we could potentially review in one of
ours. Have a look, yeah.
Thank you, Grumps. And thank you, Nigel. We will keep an eye out for that one and see if we can get that to work. Or get to go to that one. Grump said, Master Kebab, have a look at Food Review Club, has been there. It's amazing. Oh, so yeah, he did say Food Review Club had been there.
I don't know Food Review Club, I've got to be honest.
Lauren said, the singing lift in Royal Festival Hall is a glass JCB lift, built by Thessian Krupp and modernised with Leicester controls. And now it's a lot slower than before. Still on the traction lift, though. Do you know what, Lauren? I'm so impressed how you can memorize all these lifts. I am so impressed by it. And now
memorize the intricacies of it.
Well, actually, as I was saying earlier on, I forgot to finish what I was saying. As I was going up the lifts, the escalators in King's Cross, I did notice, made in France. So I do keep an eye out for them now because you mentioned it. That's really interesting. Excuse me. Sam said our local Turkish barbecue takeaway is so good, even down to the herbs in the salad and the chips, all amazing. And the chicken shawarma, is it?
Chicken shawarma.
Well, chicken shawarma, yeah, it's out of this world. Do you know what, Sam? I've noticed that with a lot of Turkish salads, coriander seems to be the thing. Sorry, that blimmin' thing is now.
A lot of people, and I think coriander is like a hit and miss. Like some people like it, some people don't.
But yeah,
I enjoy it. Not too much, but I do enjoy coriander or cilantro, as it's known in other countries.
But yeah, I noticed that they have a lot of coriander in their salads, and it really does add a nice dimension to it. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, I like coriander.
So do I. But I don't know if yours is the same. But do they bake their own bread on site? Because I know a lot of Turkish places do. They'll actually bake their own bread on site.
I love Turkish bread.
And Turkish bread is
I do
amazing.
love Greek bread.
I love the bread. You can get bread with olives in it.
I'm sure I asked you, did you want chips?
No, I'm just having something.
And I'm sure the answer was no. And I said, are you going to eat my chips? And what did you say?
I said, you've upset me now, so I need some chips to calm me down. Lauren said, there is another singing lift in Icon Gallery, Birmingham, that was built in 1995. The one that was in London was built in 2005, 2006. So have you been to the Birmingham one and the London one? Have you been to both? I can imagine you've been to the London one, but I don't know. Right. Grump says, Mark, I need your help with something on a crossword. Is 7-Up lemonade? Get it? Grumps, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. That is genius. For a second, then I was going to say 7-Up. Oh, yes.
In my mind, I was thinking, how many squares is it?
Brilliant. I was just thinking, for a second, I was thinking, if it's 7-Up, I thought, oh, yeah, 7-Up. But keep them coming. If you've got more, keep them coming. Sam said, I have watched a few psychic shows. Most Haunted. Oh, God, I remember that. Went to the Jamaican Inn, very, very close to where I grew up. And I watched some of the Hollywood mediums. My mum was a medium with the spiritual church. Oh, really?
I told you.
You see?
Totally could imagine it. I watched some of the mediums, not all of them. But sometimes I wonder. So I went to see, was it Psychic Sally?
Yeah, Psychic Sally. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to go to that, but I broke my leg, didn't I?
Yeah. So I love Psychic Sally. Go on.
Can I have that?
Yeah. I love Psychic Sally. I used to watch all her stuff. And then I went to see her live, and I was just like, it kind of, and I brought my cousin with me because Mark had broken his leg, and I brought my mum with me. And we all thought the same thing. Like, we just didn't enjoy it. I mean, I like watching her on the shows and stuff like that. But we just didn't enjoy it. So now, I feel like if I get into a medium and then I go to see them live, will I still like them? Or will I, do you know what I mean? So that was my experience, unfortunately.
It just reminded me of the Smith and Jones joke where they go, I'm sensing somebody's called Bill. Bob? No, Barbara. Frank. Jack. Brian. JD. And someone goes, yes, Brian. Where was I? Nigel said, freshly sliced parsley in the salad in my local kebab house. This really elevates the flavours. I do love fresh coriander on Indian cuisine. Yes, Nigel, for sure. I don't know what it is, but when you actually add it with other leaves or other lettuce and stuff like that, it really, really, really does. That contrast is so nice. It's quite sharp. I always like to put a little bit of lemon on it as well. But a little bit of lemon. That adds that little dimension to it as well.
Yeah, I feel like it's very aromatic. And so listen, I'm a fast foodie. I can slum it. I'm bougie. I like my fast food and stuff like that. And wags. I love wags. And anytime they do their little buns, they put like a little bit of coriander on it, or anytime they're doing like the ebikatsu, there's a little bit of coriander on it. And I mean, like I said, I don't like loads of it because it just overpowers it. But in Mauritius, you would do like a sauce with the coriander. So like my mum would do. So if I do gâteau brésil, which is like a fried aubergine, you chop up your aubergine, and then you create a batter, and you dip your aubergine in the batter and you fry it off. Now, I like to add things to my batter. A lot of people sometimes leave it plain and all of this, but I like to add things to it. I try to get a lot, but this one comes in and they could be burning hot, and Mark will eat them. Like I have to wait for them to cool down. I can't just eat them like that. But Mark comes in and he's like,
Cool. We're not doing well on this food review.
So what am I supposed to be reviewing? I already talked about the burger.
You haven't done any of the others yet.
No, it's just the free chicken nuggets and that.
Oh,
We've already done the thing.
Sorry, guys, we haven't done great on this food review. We're supposed to be trying it as we go, but
we were. I was.
So the Fri-yay fish, I'm only going to give a 6 because that really didn't hit the spot.
All right, I'm going to try one more chicken nugget. So this is one is a lot more rounder.
Yeah,
dip it in my
that'll add to the flavour.
Now, when I tried them the first time, they were a bit crunchy. They've gone a bit soft now, but it's good. It's got the right amount of salt in it because you can taste salt. I like the chicken. I like the batter. It's different to years gone by. They have changed the flavour.
Oh, Richard's got to go. Like Take care, Richard. See you soon.
But I like it. It's a good chicken nugget. I would thoroughly recommend chicken nugget. I'd give it an 8.
There you are. Right, so that was our review. So next time, if you guys do want to do an eat along with McDonald's with us, do let us know. I know these are a bit harder to do because you've got to eat them hot, really. But we, as we said, for the next eat along, we will be doing the Easter eggs, so we will let you know that in good time. When I've got to buy them first, but we will be doing so. If you guys want to get the same Easter eggs as we do and eat them with us on the live, we will let you know when in advance. But we will be doing some Easter egg ones. Let us know the ones you want us to do, and we will do them.
And we also are going to do the hot cross buns.
1 a penny, 2 a penny. So, oh yes, sorry, Lauren, you did say you only did takeaways on a Wednesday. Well, we'll see. We won't necessarily do, but we will see it there. Sam said, I know a rude joke, a Snow White one about 7-Up. Is this connected with the 7 Dwarfs? Yes. Oh, Sam. Oh, I can see where you're going with that one. Sam. Oh, Sam. Lauren, on the other hand, said, I've been to the London singing lift lots of times. I visit it now and again. I haven't been to the Birmingham singing lift. I wonder if they are the same. Because I think they're the same company. Would they be different songs? I don't know. Would they get, I don't know, different chimes, different things? Grump said, my mum was a medium. Well, that's what she said, but in Primark, I'd say large. But a dumb. I knew. When you said it, I like that. It's going to be a size. See, your sense of humour would make me laugh. Someone would say that at work, and people would go, oh, God, and I would actually laugh. I'd find that funny. You would. Sam said, when I went to the spiritual church with Mum, we had a message from a guy called Harry, whose mum didn't know. She asked her brother, and Harry was engaged to my nan, but died in World War One. Wow. Message from beyond the grave. And your mum picked that up. Picked up the message. Laura said, I've only been to Birmingham once. All I went to was Primark or the Bullring. Oh, we went to the Bullring. Do you remember? Did we? Yes, when we went to so you may have seen a video. This is several years old now, but Kelly and I went to Cadbury World. Yeah. Now Cadbury World is in Bourneville, which is in Birmingham, just north of Birmingham. So we got the train to the Bullring, and then we just got the train up to go and see Cadbury World. We have actually a few viewers have asked us to go back to Cadbury World, so we will look to do that at some point. It just. Oh God, the annoying thing was on the way back was a nightmare. So our train got cancelled. So we had to take all these different routes to get home. But it was good fun. We really did enjoy the thing. So we may go back to Cadbury World at some point. I don't know if it would be this year, but I think we may look to go back at some point because I know a few viewers have asked us to do that. But did you enjoy Birmingham? I thought it was quite nice. I thought the ballroom was actually quite nice. There's some really nice shops in there.
A few people have asked when we're going to go back to Lanzarote.
Yeah, that too.
A few people have asked when we're going to go back to Florida. So.
Well, Birmingham's slightly closer. Where are we? Oh, yeah, Richard said he's got to go. Laura said, I get takeaways on the Wednesday week, I know. So now, Grunt said, apparently, chicken nuggets dipped in chocolate milkshake is a thing.
Now, I knew fries dipped in milkshake was a thing. I did not know chicken nuggets dipped in chocolate was a thing.
Well, now, Grunt, if you're going to Florida...
I was just about to say.
If you're going to Florida, did you want to say? Or should I say?
No, go ahead.
All right. So basically, what they've done... Now, you know how when you guys have a burger, lots of people...
Oh, that's not what I was going to say.
No, hang on, let me finish. When you have a burger, lots of people will have the gherkin in the burger. So what they'll do is you have that sip of the milkshake, because in America, obviously, you always have a milkshake with your burger. And you get that tang of the milkshake to get rid of the tang of the burger. What they've done now in Florida, believe it or not, you can get a pickled flavored milkshake. That's right, you heard me right. It's a pickle flavored milkshake. So it's like the normal ice cream milkshake that you would have, but with like pickle juice in it, just to give it the flavor. It has had such mixed reviews. Some people really like it because they said it's like having the burger in the milkshake in the one sip. Other people just said it's just too weird. Just too weird. So I don't know if you'd be brave enough to try it. I think if we ever get to the States, I think I would want to try it.
What I was going to say, so if you go to Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium, they actually do bacon dipped in chocolate. That's what I was going to say.
That's slightly different.
So Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium, which I'm sure you know it, is in between Universal Studios and Universal Islands of Adventure. And pretty much everything they do contains some type of chocolate in it. And they do bacon dipped in chocolate, which is, I think, what you were talking about. Bacon dipped in milkshake.
No, he didn't say that. He said chicken nuggets dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, and in my mind, I was thinking bacon dipped in chocolate.
And it's not chocolate; it's chocolate milkshake.
Yeah.
Has anybody else tried that? Chicken nuggets dipped in chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would be.
Or would you do chicken nuggets dipped in chocolate? So talking of your chicken nugget dip, Nigel asked, what's your favourite McDonald's nugget dip? Nigel's is their sweet curry sauce.
Sweet chili. Everything sweet chili.
Kelly loves it. Look, to show how much she loves it, we've even got a bottle here on the side.
I will for sure tell you I prefer mayo above sweet chili, but I do like them together. I won't lie to you.
Look what we got. So this is just randomly sitting on a dining room table, these two.
What do you mean? I asked you to go and get them when I was plating up and stuff.
To show how bad it is, on the sofa where Kelly eats, there's always a bottle of mayo just on the sofa.
No. Sometimes there is. Not all the time, but sometimes there is. If I'm eating, don't even try it. When I'm eating I will have...
Lauren said, no, the Birmingham Lift is different company. The third-party company is same as the choir, but it's really old. I read somewhere that the world's oldest lift is actually in France.
Oh, really?
If that's true. Lauren, you probably know. And it's got no door. So the idea is, doesn't stop. It just goes round and round and round and round and round and round. So the idea is, as it comes up, you kind of got to jump on. And then when you get off, you jump off. But it doesn't stop. It just keeps going round and round and round. That's the original lift. Lauren, you probably know more than I do, but I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. Sam said, no, not Mum. No, it was a guest medium. Mum, oh, sorry. I thought it was your mum that got the experience. Mum went to, was it Bond to Bond to join the inner circle and get messages. Oh, wow.
Wow.
So it's it was the medium that got the guest medium, not your mum. Sorry, Sam, I got that round the wrong way. So Laura said, yeah, I like Birmingham. I met the woman from Doctors in the Birmingham Cat Cafe. Oh, okay. I'm going to Florida next year, and the portions in America are a lot bigger than over here.
They are.
Lauren, they certainly are. I never forget when we went last time. It was so funny. So Kelly hadn't had breakfast. She goes, I just want to have a snack in
Twosome
chocolate emporium. Right. So she ordered tater tot starter. Right. Starter. A starter. If you saw this, it was a plate like that, and it was piled.
No, it was like an oval.
like an oval plate.
Yeah,
and it was piled high. And Kelly goes, I can't eat this.
I cannot eat this.
I can't eat it. Now I just had breakfast, and besides it's bacon in it, I don't eat it. So
because Mark would have eaten it, regardless of if he had breakfast or not. He would have eaten those tachos. They were called tachos.
Tachos, that was it.
Tachos.
Grump said, we are going to the world's largest McDonald's on International Drive. We've seen it. I know the ones you mean.
I want to go there too.
Been before. It's crazy. It does wood fire pizza and it has got amusements on the 4th floor.
If we go, I'm going to that McDonald's. I'm going. Like, I've been going to Florida for many, many years, and I've passed that McDonald's so many times and never gone. I've never gone. So much so, I've been going for so many years. At the end of, I say end of International Drive, but the part that leads you to Universal, there used to be medieval times there, but there's that medieval times is gone, which is a shame.
So Grumps, can you imagine if we saw you in there? It just so happens we were in there. Hello!
He's getting a wood fire pizza and I'm ordering whatever it is with milkshake.
Sam said, Sam, now you recommended this before. Sam said, I'm on season 3 of The Food That Built America. I'm addicted to it. It's helped me get through the illness. Do you know what? I need to start watching that because you did recommend it and it does look really, really good.
I don't remember you mentioning it.
No, she mentioned it in the last live.
It does sound interesting, yeah.
So Sam mentioned this before. So when we were saying to you guys about, we share recommendations. This is one that Sam has recommended, The Food That Built America. So I do want to start taking a look at this as well, because for your recommendation, I will see if I can start looking at that. Grump said, had it already. Candy fried bacon in chocolate. What did you think?
Is Grump asking what did I do?
Yeah. No. I asked Grump.
You're asking.
What did you think when you tried
it? I didn't rate it. I didn't rate it because I didn't rate the chocolate. Like, it was in dark chocolate and I prefer milk chocolate and I might have liked it. But I prefer bacon and syrup, to be fair.
Yeah, maple syrup.
I prefer bacon and syrup. Now, I don't know how long ago that you went, but there's Voodoo Donuts in also on the lead up to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. There's Voodoo Donuts. And I remember seeing this on YouTube and I was like, oh my God, I got to try this place. And we tried it. And I got the maple bacon donut. And I couldn't get my head around. So it was like a yum. So if anybody knows, it's like a yum yum. But really, it was really big. With the bacon on top. Now, the bacon by itself was great. The donut by itself, great. The donut and the bacon together, I couldn't get over the taste sensation of the donut against the bacon. It didn't go.
Well, it might be such a shock to your palate because you're not used to the two together.
I love crisps and chocolate, but it has to be cheese and onion crisps. Cheese and onion crisps and chocolate for me is a thing. I love it.
Have you? Oh, where are we? Grump said compliments on the condiments. Why, thank you, sir. Lauren said, have you seen the video of me and the woman from Doctors? Link in my community.
No, we've not watched it yet.
We'll have to see that one. We have seen quite a few of yours, Lauren, but I
haven't watched that specific one.
Nigel said, cue the squeeze Hellman's recipe is different to the jar Hellman's recipe.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer? Well, it must be the squeezy one because you always get it. You never get the jar. I bought the jar, right, Nigel, once, and this one kicked off. Oh, don't give me the jar. Oh, I want the jar. I've actually got to dip a spoon in rather than squeeze it.
That's the exact reason. I do like the taste of the jar, but I just feel like it's a hassle to actually have to open the jar, get a spoon, and
it's a hard life, isn't it?
Now where am I going to put the spoon now? Now where I'm going to put the spoon. And I don't want the spoon to touch my food because I want to use the same spoon to dip more of the mayo in my plate.
Hard life.
So now I have to get a spare plate or whatever so that I need to rest the spoon on it. It's too much trouble.
So what about taste? Do you know what, Nigel? I didn't know that. I thought they were just the same.
The one in the jar does taste better. I won't lie to you, it does. But for convenience, I will always go for the.
Why don't you just?
It's like, will you go for a bottle of ketchup, or are you going to go for a squeezy of ketchup?
It doesn't bother me either way.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't bother you, but it would bother me. And then it all crusts around the top, and then you can't get the top. Like with Mark. So we've got the sweet chili. That bottle could be sticky and everything else, and it could all be dripping everywhere. It will not bother Mark.
Nope.
But that drives me insane. So now every time I go pick up the bottle, it's all sticky. No.
Shows that it's well used.
No. I can't.
Lauren said, yeah, that's the Paternoster lift, the one you're talking about. The one you were just talking about. The video.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sam said,
I have to think about that.
My mum was very spiritual and went to be a Jehovah's Witness. Oh, really?
Wow.
Before she died. I didn't know that, Sam. That's interesting. I'm definitely going to talk to you more about the Food That Built America, though, because I do want... When I start watching it, we can have a chat about it. Laura said, I'm going to that McDonald's. It has an arcade. Yeah, that's what Grumps was saying. I didn't know it had an arcade.
I knew it was big, but I do you know what? I just thought it sold food and had loads of tables. I did know that they did pizza though.
But she said, but my mum said it's not that nice. Mum and Dad went to Florida before I was born, and that McDonald's was still there. It has been there for years.
many years.
You said you've been there when you started going to the States. It was there.
Yeah.
The actors, etc. So Sam said. So going back to the Food That Built America, the actors, etc. in the Food That Built America is great, very entertaining. Right. So obviously it's a bit like a documentary. Grump said medieval times is still there, but a bit run down. Now the reviews on the food is low quality. Where's medieval times?
Well, it used to. Well, when I remember going, but what you have to remember is over the years now, and the States are very much like this. They're very quick to build things, so everything's built and it's all done. It could be done within a few months. It could be done within a year, and it's done. So when you get to the international, where the iTrolley drops you, and then you have to walk all that way to get to Universal Studios, that along that path. So just before there is where I remember where medieval times used to be, but I haven't seen it there now because they built Vinelands there, and there's some outlets, but not proper outlets, but just like little outlet shops and stuff like that on the left. And then you go down, and then you chuck a left, and then you go to Universal Studios. But I don't remember seeing medieval time. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention to it. So I'll have to definitely. But medieval times is the same as when we went to Vegas, and the horses and that.
Right. I did wonder that because I just thought
that's medieval times. Yeah. So we did a medieval times when we were. Where did we go? What hotel? The castle one. Excalibur. So
this is in Vegas, by the way.
Yeah. So in Vegas, we actually stayed at Excalibur the very first time that we went.
I love that hotel.
But we've not stayed there since. We've been to Vegas a few times now. But on one of our trips, I wanted to do like new different things that we hadn't done before, and medieval times was one of them. It was quite good. I mean, the food was mediocre. Don't get me wrong, and there wasn't much in the way of vegetarian, because at that time there wasn't a lot of places that catered for vegetarians.
No, and actually, in fact, being a pescatarian, but the quality of veggie food has massively increased over the last 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years ago, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. You would get a veggie burger or veggie quiche, and that was pretty much it. That was your options. Because
nobody had been sort of like educated, and I think educated in the way of different flavors, what you can put with it, and a lot of places at that time did your bog standard burgers, or did your bog standard, chips and whatever it was, and so it wasn't like, do you know what I mean? And a lot of restaurants were just doing pre-prepared food rather than things. So back in those days there wouldn't have been, but now there's it has come on in leaps and bounds for sure.
Where are we? Oh, and Laura, sorry, Charlie's just come back. He says hello.
Hi.
Oh, you're doing a live stream on Tuesday. You want to clash with ours? You're 7:30 to 8:30. He's doing his.
Right.
Lauren said the video of me and the woman from Doctors is on Insta, but I put the link to my community. Oh, that's why we haven't seen it. We tend to watch YouTube mainly.
Yeah.
So that would be why we haven't seen it.
We do have an Insta, which I've got about 5 videos now ready, but I just need to now narrate each one of them and put music to it, and then I will upload it to TikTok, the Shorts, and Insta, and probably Facebook as well.
Grump said, honestly, I don't like them. This is going back to the bacon.
Yeah.
The candied bacon. Voodoo Donuts, oh my God, my wife loves cheese and onion crisps and Galaxy chocolate, but I can't believe there aren't 2 people who like this mix. This one here.
Is me and your wife going to get on though?
Yeah, I think they are. Grumps, I don't think it's wise these 2 get together. I really don't think it's wise.
But you know why? Because his wife has good taste. And she's bougie.
Well, Grumps would agree.
Sounds like she's bougie. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
So, for anybody not familiar, Voodoo Donuts is an American donut chain. Now, there is one based in Florida, which is an actual fact on the Boulevard Walk, which is in Universal Studios. City Walk in Universal Studios. We have eaten the donuts there. They are good.
Several times.
Our personal recommendation, or my one especially, will be the grape.
That would also be Siobhan's personal recommendation. And if you've been watching us for a while, you know who Siobhan is. Mark's brother, Ben, and his girlfriend, Siobhan. And she absolutely loves the grape. Would thoroughly recommend it. Although, she said Donatelier
was better. So,
just saying.
Grubs, that's one for you. If you're in central London, because we haven't mentioned to you before, the others have heard us drone on about Donatelier. That is mine and Kelly's favourite donut place we've ever had, including at the States.
It's on Charing Cross Road.
Yeah, exactly. You'll know it because it's right on the corner of Charing Cross Road, actually, as you're heading towards Trafalgar Square.
If you are coming from where, let's say Tottenham Court Road, heading towards Charing Cross Station, it will be on your left. So if you were coming down that long road from, let's say, Tottenham Court Road all the way down Charing Cross Road, it will be on your left as you're heading towards Charing Cross.
Oh, Sam. If I did this, I would be killed. So Sam said, oh my God, I have to have the jar of mayo, everything better about it. And I know what I would do with a spoon, Kelly. I would lick it. Can you imagine that? Kelly's pet hate, let me tell you, Sam. Kelly's absolute pet hate is what she calls double dipping. That's where you dip something, you might take a bite from the spoon, and then you put it back in the jar to take more. Double dipping, she calls that. I'm a big fan of double dipping, because otherwise I've got to get another spoon and another spoon.
And quite rightly so.
Well, nothing wrong with the double
Quite rightly so.
So does anybody double dip? Be honest. When you have some, whether it be ice cream, straight from the tub, whether it be anything else that you use the spoon to take from, do you double dip? So hang on, double dip, take the spoon, take a bite. Doesn't even have to be a lick, a bite, and then you go back into to get another one.
The only time I double dip, and it's not that often, the only time I double dip is if there is a carton of ice cream in the freezer and there's a spare one waiting. That's the only time, and then I know that this carton is mine. Or if there's a little bit left and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to eat this little bit. That's the only time.
So Sam said, do you guys have a meaderies? What's a meaderies? Is it a restaurant? I'm assuming it's like a we don't. I've not heard of a meaderies. I have to Google it. But where's my phone?
I've never heard of that.
Oh, my phone's never around when I need it. Oh, there it's there. I thought, let me have a quick Google. But Sam said they sell mead and things like chicken in the basket. Oh, mead!
Oh, a meaderies, as in that's not what it's. That's just it.
No, I think it's the name of a chain.
I don't think it's the name of the chain. I just think that's what you call it, like a chain, like somebody like a boulangerie. Do you know of a boulangerie? Is there a boulangerie? That's what I think it's like. Not a mead.
Oh my god, I've not had mead for years.
And I've never had mead.
It's honey and like a honey and wine type of thing, or honey and beer, isn't it? Where are we? Lauren said, Sunday, I'm seeing Back to the Future musical. Relax. Are you looking forward to it, Lauren?
Yes, I remember you saying, Lauren. I hope you're looking forward to it. I hope it's going to be good.
Just have your headphones as well, because it is quite loud. So your cousin was saying.
But I don't know.
I don't know if the. I don't know if no, you did go. Your cousin went.
Yeah, I know. I said I can't confirm that because everyone's loudness is different.
I'm just saying that's what he said.
Yeah, but his loudness could be different.
Oh, there is. There's 2 meaderies in London. Oh. Gosnell's Bar. Yeah, I think you're right. It's the name of the place that sells mead. Gosnell's Bar and Gosnell's Production Warehouse. One of them is actually in South London. Let's have a look. Where's that? Oh, it's near Brixton.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to be silent until Mark reads
it. No, oh my, calm down. Calm down.
Just saying.
Sam said, oh, Kelly, you might like mead. It's honey wine. Yeah, honey wine. That's it. You could give it a try.
I'd give it a try for sure. I would give it a try. But I don't like things where you can taste the alcohol. So if you can taste the alcohol in it, I won't drink it.
So Grumps and Kelly, you might have another person. So Sam said, I used to love a Snickers and cheese and onion crisps. So you've got that's even more of a combo because you've got the chocolate.
Yeah, you've got the nuts and the toffee. Yeah, I only like sort of chocolate and crisps. So sometimes I do like the Cadbury's Creations and crisps. That can be quite nice. I probably lean more. If it wasn't Creations, I probably would lean more towards the Galaxy, perhaps. And cheese and onion crisps.
So has anybody else got a cheese and a crisp and chocolate combo that they like? So it doesn't necessarily have to be cheese and onion, but do you have a crisp and chocolate combo?
Some people like salted crisps.
Yeah, but I do like the salt and sweet combo. I think it's really nice.
I only like certain things. So for me, I don't like every salt and sweet. Like I don't like salted caramel. I don't like salted chocolate. I don't like chili chocolate or anything like that.
Sorry, I just sort of jumped ahead. Grumps has got to go. He said, I've got a spreadsheet going. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy your food selection. I'll look at it next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Right. So let me go back. Lauren said, on the video of me and the woman from Doctors, I say hello to actress Kia Pegg, who was also on Doctors. All right, we'll have to look at that. I'm not on Instagram, but you are.
Yeah, I am.
All right, a question from Nigel. This is out to everybody. Anchovies on a pizza, yes or no?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Do you know what? I love that. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the film. Anybody's seen the film Leon? But there's a bit there where the little girl goes into the. She decides to shoot all the cops. So to get in, she takes a whole load of pizzas. And then on there, one of the cops goes to eat it. And he goes, careful, man, that might be poison. He goes, no, there's no anchovies on this. So, but for me, I love anchovies. They're so salty, but it goes so well with the cheese. I really do love anchovies.
No, I'm not a lover of anchovies. And I don't like ham and pineapple.
But Nigel said yes to it. And also olives and capers. Yes, I love olives. Capers go really well with salmon. I don't know why, but they go really well with salmon.
Olives I like. Capers I can take or leave. I don't think they're all that, but I do. But I don't like Greek olives. I love Spanish olives, and I like black Spanish olives. They're a lot smaller though. But Waitrose do a jar of olives. They're green. They're massive. They're not pitted. They're massive, but they're so nice. So nice. Them olives are nice.
Where are we? Yeah, Grubs, it is the Strand. Nigel said, Sam, laughing about the jar. Because anybody else... here we go. Sam said, I don't double dip unless it's a singles pot.
Yeah, exactly.
So Lauren said, what's mead? So yeah, it's like, as Sam described, Lauren, it's like a honey and wine. It's like, imagine, mead is actually a very, very old drink. Is very, very old. And actually, I did read, Sam will probably know this more than me, But I did read somewhere that apparently you're allowed to drink mead if you're under the age of 18. I think you have to be 16 plus, but you can drink mead if you're under 18. But correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
The restaurant is called Meadery. It's a medieval style restaurant. No, I did check. When they said Meadery, it's like Kelly said, it's actually a place that sells mead. There's no Meadery restaurant in London, unfortunately. But is it good? Would you recommend it? Yeah, honey wine, said Sam. Lauren said, I'm looking forward to it. I'm also nervous. It's my first time to a musical. This is going back to the Future musical.
Oh, wow.
I normally find them theatre daunting. Sam, you will love it. Sorry,
Lauren.
Sam. Lauren, sorry, you will love it. You will love it.
I think you will enjoy it, especially as long as you've got your ears on and stuff like that, and it's not too loud, and it's a relaxed performance. I think you're going to enjoy it. I do. I think you're going to enjoy it.
I think you will. Grump said he had to go. Sam said, do you know what Elvis's favourite sandwich was? I think I mentioned this before. Now, I might be wrong. So it was bread, which was, and then you had a layer of smashed bananas, so mashed bananas on it, peanut butter, bread, and then he deep fat fried that in butter.
I think it's peanut butter, jam, and bananas.
No, I think it is, it's peanut butter and banana.
The only reason why I say that is because at the Duck and Waffle, they do something called the Elvis, and it's got peanut butter, jam, and bananas, and cream.
Correct us if we're wrong, though.
Yeah.
Lauren said, as you read my comments about the video of me and the woman from Doctors, I had a Domino's pizza advert. Oh, so again, sorry guys, there's nothing. We can't stop the adverts anymore.
Yeah.
We used to be able to do it, but we just won't. We're not sponsored by Domino's.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anyone.
And they're not even delivering to us. McDonald's didn't even deliver. Well, they did, but we had to pay for it.
Yeah. But because a couple of our videos, a few of our videos now has sponsored on them. But I just want to let you know that we're not sponsored. And if we ever were sponsored, we would tell you straight up, we're sponsored by this, this, and this. But I'm assuming the reason why it says sponsored is because they play adverts on our channel. So I think that's why it says sponsored.
So
but
we're not sponsored, but for the taste of New Generation.
I don't know why he did that. But anyway.
Could it be that something tropical to boost your mornings? Sorry, so I'll stop pretending to do fake adverts. We're not sponsored. Right, Sam said, anchovies and capers are But I agree, Sam, but I'm going to skip to Nigel's comment because he said smoked salmon and capers. Do you know what? I only discovered that. I went to a work function years ago, and they had a buffet there. And I kept going back I thought this combo of smoked salmon and capers is amazing. People were talking to me. I thought, go away. I'm enjoying this smoked salmon and capers. It is so good, that combo. But you know what? I've tried to replicate it with those capers. But the capers there are so vinegary. I don't know what capers they use, but the ones at this place were so much better. Yeah,
you'd have to sort of try different, like we tried different chutneys. You would have to try different capers. Yeah. And then source the ones that you like.
But Nigel, I'm well up for that. That is amazing. Sam said, I've been adding oregano to my jar of olives. They're so well and so juicy in a cheese sandwich.
This one. Go on, tell them about oregano.
Now, I've got to say, sorry, everybody that likes oregano. I can't stand oregano. To me, it tastes like licorice. It does. I know.
It doesn't.
No, I know, but it does to me. It just does to me. I just can't stand it. And every time, I tell you what it was. Every time I had it with oregano, I thought, this is horrible. What is that taste? And it wasn't until I think you bought some oregano, the spice.
Yeah.
And I opened it and smelled it. I thought, that's what it is. So now, whenever I order a pizza, I'm the complete opposite to Nigel. Sorry. I always say no oregano. And
I think it is what makes a pizza is the oregano.
No, I don't like it at all.
When I'm making my pizza toast.
No.
Oregano and mozzarella are the two musts if you're going to do any type of
basil. Yes, but oregano, I'm afraid, guys.
I love basil.
Sorry, Sam. Sorry, Nigel. That's just me, though. I can't bear it. I can't bear this stuff. Mark was right about the Elvis. Oh, but it had bacon as well. Oh, but he had a bacon sandwich separately. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
But I did notice. I did watch this documentary on it. So it was a slice of bread, mashed banana, peanut butter, then another slice of bread on the top, and he deep fat fried that in butter. So he loved it so much so there was a place in, I think it was in Maryland, where he lived that did it locally. And he loved it so much from this restaurant, he would have it flown over wherever he was doing a show in the United States. That's how much he loved this sandwich. I mean, obviously it's going to be cold by the time we get it, but I've never known something that was that nice. I'd have it flown. Hey, Amy! She goes, Mackie, you just missed us do our little Mackie's review.
You just missed it.
That's just a couple of the boxes. Although,
yeah.
How are you, Amy? You well? Everything okay? Yeah, we did a lot of Mackie's review, so we will do. We've never filmed a McDonald's review.
I don't think
We've never filmed a Burger King review.
No.
But although the only fast food one, I don't think we've ever filmed a KFC. I think it's always been on the lines. We've never done it as a standalone video. Yeah. We have done Pizza Hut and a few of the other ones, but never that. So if there is a one you'd like us to film, let us know. The reason we don't, I'll tell you the reason we don't, is because everyone's had McDonald's and Burger King and stuff like that. I think we would do if they brought out some new menu stuff.
Yeah, we do tend to do new menu stuff.
Where are we? So Sam said, I used to pinch a few when I was working in posh hotel kitchens. I pinched a few prawns too, but I always got... you always got caught! What would happen if you... Just out of interest, what are they like if you get caught? Were they like threatening the sack, or were they just go, Sam, don't do it again? I don't know how strict they would be with that. Sorry, that's our washing machine just finished cycle. Lauren said, Maryland is the station before Stratford on the Elizabeth line. Yes, it is. I'm thinking of Maryland as in...
the cookies.
Yeah. Or Maryland in the United States. That's where Elvis lived. I don't know exactly as well. Many years ago, I used to work in Tesco, which is the Tesco in question is no longer there anymore. And I won't say their name or who did it, but there was a guy I used to work with. He'd forever pinch stuff from the bakery. And he'd go into a lift and eat it. And then you'd always find crumbs all over this lift floor. And I always think, I won't say his name. He's been here. Because that's what he did. Because he'd have to stuff it in his face really, really quickly. Wipe all the crumbs off and then just go.
Yeah, wipe all the crumbs off on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. So people knew it was going on.
Of course.
Sam's got the... Is that it's a lobster emoji. So is that what you were stealing? That's quite something. Where are we? Lauren said, yeah, Maryland is... Oh, yeah, we said that one, sorry. Amy said, yes, I'm well. Good. How are you both? Good week. It's not been bad, Amy. Not bad. Yeah, what did we do? So just quickly, Kelly and I went to Central London last weekend. So we did another afternoon tea. I think we told you guys as well. So we will try and get that uploaded. I've edited it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to watch it to check it. And then once that's done, we will upload it on the weekend if it's all up to scratch.
Yeah.
We want to avoid the problem we had last time. And then you can see. So the restaurant, if anybody's interested, it's a restaurant called Dilly's in Piccadilly, right in the heart of central London.
Yeah.
And they have a London-themed afternoon tea. We will say no more. We will let you watch it and enjoy. Laura said, my mum works in Tesco. I'm not suggesting it was never... It's not Lauren's mum. No. I can categorically confirm it was never Lauren's mum.
I think that there is someone else that works in Tesco as well. I think there's someone that works in Tesco and there's someone that works in Sainsbury's.
Sam said... Sam, no more prawns. I was working underage. 80 hours a week for 10 quid. Oh my God. Sam. How old were you when you were working in this restaurant?
And I bet there was no minimum wage as well.
Well, she said for £10.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Shocking.
I never pinched a lobster. Only a few prawns. But what's that crawling on the thing? Yeah. What? No, nothing. No, what? No. Amy said, make sure the quality is good like the food or it will be too bad. Irony. No, you're absolutely right. So There was a live and learn. So Kelly did say as well. So I bought this new editing package. So I did some research on it. I didn't want to spend loads on it. So this was the best value one that was recommended by a few places. So I bought it as well. What I didn't know is I thought it would automatically default to the best quality, but it automatically defaulted to the absolute worst quality.
Not the absolute worst, but...
Well, not far from it.
Yeah, it just wasn't... And we got so many comments on it, like, this is not the 1980s and da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I just, in my mind, I just thought, but hang on a second, you haven't even watched any of our other videos to know that this is quite unusual. It's not to, but if you had watched any of the other videos, you would know, we've got a proper camera and all of that type of stuff. It just happened to be the settings that were on the software. And because Mark had already edited it in the lower grade, when we went to upload it, of course, it was in standard definition and all of that type of stuff. But then we couldn't change it to 1080p or anything like that. The best that we could change it to export it was 720. And so we uploaded it, and someone still complained that we had uploaded it in, but that was the best that we could do. And I had explained to that person, it was a software and all of this type of stuff. And in my mind, I just thought, oh, but if you had watched our other videos, you would know that the quality is a lot better and all of that type of stuff, in spite of whatever the subject matter is.
Sorry, everybody. We will try and make sure that does not happen again.
I've adjusted the settings so this one should be okay, hopefully.
Right. So, Nigel said, what's your favourite Charlie Bingham's ready meal? Now, I've seen those advertised. Are they good? We've never tried one. And it's a £9.50 price point for two, now getting poor value for money. Would you recommend these, Nigel? I've seen them advertised, but we've never ever tried one.
I don't even know. I've never seen them advertised.
You don't know what you're watching these days. We watch the same shows and it's on.
I don't watch shows with adverts.
Kelly's in
her own world. I wouldn't know.
Next time I'll point it out to you. You probably zone out when the adverts come on, to be fair.
No, I don't. I'm just trying to think the last time I actually saw. The only time that adverts pop up now for me is if I'm watching YouTube and an advert pops up. That's the only time. So I've not seen... Sorry.
Yeah, I can say... sorry, Lauren said, I've seen Dilly's. It's posh. I don't... Do you know what? Inside was nice. I have to say it was nice. I'm not so sure about the posh bit. But let's not ruin the review. You guys can get to see what you think. And you can tell us what you think. Yeah, please want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 15 working in there. Oh, my word. At least you got some free prawns.
I would be taking all the prawns.
Yeah, but I was going for 10
Pay me £10.
For 80 hours work.
No, I'd be taking... Listen, I would have dashed everything on the floor and took all the prawns.
Yeah, go walking out with these
massive
trays.
You're paying me what? Oh, you're paying me what now? I'm taking these, and I'm taking these, and then I just walked out.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean it when she said best value. So what I meant by best value was, best value. So basically, pound for pound, the best one they could. I did not want to spend hundreds on an editing suite. I really didn't want to at this stage. We're nowhere near that level yet.
Yeah, I feel like we don't, at this current moment, we don't have, the best this and the best that. We can't afford the best this and the best that and all of this type of stuff. And then go and do food reviews and spend money on it. We don't have that type of funds. So what we do, we try to look at so I would say we were above average, just. And so if you watched our videos from the very beginning and how they were to how they are now, and that's what it is. It's just climbing that bit more, climbing that bit more, climbing that bit more.
Although we did take a step back with the last one, but anyway.
Yeah, but that was just with that was, we just hadn't checked the settings and stuff like that. And I didn't know what was wrong because, again, although we do a lot of video, we're not totally experienced with settings and Amy would know more than us. Do you know what I mean? That I know how to point and shoot something. I know how to record something. I know how to edit something and all of that type of stuff. But when I'm looking at, how many frames per minute should I be doing? Or should I be doing it in 1080p or 4K and all of this type of stuff? So it's all a learning curve still for us. We're not at that level yet where we know like so much. We are. I feel like we're not even in the middle yet, if that makes sense. We just decided one day that I said, oh, do you know what? Let's do a channel, and that's how. And then it's grown from there. But I understand after yesterday, not yesterday, the last video. I understand what the expectation is from everyone with regards to settings and stuff like that. But I'm still learning. So I'm still learning what the frame rates are. I'm still learning what the pixels are. I'm still learning what certain things are. So we're never gonna we're not perfect. And so I'm just still trying to get my head around it and say, okay, so I know. Like Amy was talking to me like last year about raw. Like, do you save it as raw? Now I was saving it as raw at the beginning, but it takes up too much space on the laptop, and it takes too much space on the SD card and all of that type of stuff. So I've taken that off. But I don't know how I would work with it or in it or whatever. I don't know the ins and outs. All I know is that there's a raw file there, and that's it.
Is it CapCut? I can't remember what it's called.
No, it's not. I use CapCut when I'm using TikTok. So so on CapCut is what I would do my TikTok videos, Insta, the shorts and stuff like that. The one that Mark has is it's actually an old one that I used to use, and I want to say it's Canva.
Yeah, it might be. I'll go and check it in a second.
I think it's Canva.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll check it out for you. But it's not bad. It's better than we did have.
Or is it Filmora? One of them.
Filmora. It's Filmora. Filmora. Yeah. It's Filmora.
I used to use Filmora, but it became a little. So for me, when I'm on the mobile, so using the mobile version, it was good at the beginning, and then it kept resetting and all that, and then it wasn't great. But then I went to CapCut, and CapCut was really good for editing and stuff like that for the shorts.
Right, okay, here we go. Sam said the first week, so go back to Sam working at 15. The first week I did the dishes, next week breakfast, then ended up doing breakfast, lunch, starters for the evening, and salads and sweet. The chef taught me so much. Wow. Now I know why you're a good cook. Now I know why. So you've been learning it since 15 from a pro chef. That makes a lot of sense. I bet you did. I bet you saw a lot of things there.
Yeah, and taught you a lot of that. Yeah, you can't put a price on that, to be quite honest.
Amy said, yes, I know. I'm very aware of editing software. Yes, I know. I thought you might know that one. Laura said, I've had Charlie Bingham's. They're nice, but I wouldn't have all the time. All right. So Nigel said the moussaka lasagna. This is the Charlie Bingham's. The moussaka lasagna, chicken madras, and chicken tikka masala. Charlie Bingham's are excellent. Perhaps you could review them. All available from Waitrose. All right, Nigel, we'll have a little look.
Oh, hold on. Something's just flashed your mind. That's not the one with the red writing, Charlie Bingham's.
It's red, like in a signature. I'll show you. All the prawns, said Sam. This is where you were getting them. All your prawns. Thank you, Kelly, she says. Nigel said chicken korma is meant to be nice also at Charlie Bingham's. Have a look.
I have a feeling the writing is in red.
No, I'm sure it's like a dark blue.
Oh,
but it's supposed to be like that's the name of the guy that actually.
Oh no, it's not one.
No, there you go.
I don't know.
Tesco value editing package. No, it's QuickSave. No, it's not. It's that's the one we've been using. But can you imagine? Do you know what? Actually, Amy, it wouldn't surprise me if Tesco did do an editing package. Lauren said,
Hey, Amy, there's no need to be mean. Come on now.
I don't have the best editing software either. Some videos I don't edit. Just not everybody does. A lot of people will film and edit on their phone, everything on the tool, which you can do. So when we first started, like I said, we're not experienced. We've not taken editing classes. We've not been and learned about this, that, and the other. So we're just two people that just decided, you know what, we would like to do videos. We'd like to do lives with you guys and stuff like that. So I really researched the camera
that I wanted to get for beginner vloggers, because we were just beginners, so we're not at that level where we think, oh my god, we invest this and this. And then so we started in 2017, and then the pandemic happened. So we didn't get enough experience at the beginning in order to develop our, what I would say, craft now, if you like, for want of a better word. And so we're still learning, and we're still learning about camera work, and you're getting better at the editing and all of that type of stuff. Now, so the editing package that we had before was by Microsoft, and it served us to a certain extent. And then there was all these glitches. It wasn't working properly. The laptop was running slower and all of this. And I feel like because we were upgrading in the style of SD cards that we were getting, and of course the camera could, but then the laptop couldn't cope with it and all of that type of stuff. And then you started editing with your new package, and it's still a basic package. It's not like, oh my god, yeah, let's spend £1,000 on this fine, but we don't have a studio, so we're just in our living room. We're not like, oh yeah, I've got a screen over here, I've got a screen over there, I've got this keyboard, I've got this little junction box to plug things into and all of that type of stuff. We're not at that level. We're nowhere near that level, but we will be, I hope. But just not yet.
Not for a while.
Yeah, but we would like to get to that. If we were already like, what would we climb to? There'd be nothing. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we're heading that way, hopefully.
Nigel said, yes, Charlie Bingham is now a treat for me. Well, okay, so Nigel, thanks for letting us know. We will have a look at that. Actually, if they aren't,
take a look for sure.
There is a Waitrose not too far from us, so I think, well, I'll have a little look and see if we can get some of those. Yeah. I think we'd have to get several of them.
Yeah.
And you'll have to try all the meat ones.
Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Sam said, all right, so back to one of the stories. I was making soup in the hotel one day, and the chef took the lid off the blender for a giggle. That day was the only day I walked out. I needed a smoke. We were smoking at 15 as well. Oh, they had to clean soup off the ceiling themselves.
Well, that'll teach them.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll teach them.
Keegan, how are you?
Hey, Keegan, it's been a while.
They said, hi, Mark and Kelly, it's Keegan. How are you? I'm good. Have you had a McDonald's? We did, Keegan. We did a little review. So fillet fish, the cheese sharers, and Kelly.
The tasty.
Big tasty.
No tomatoes.
And congratulations on your 35 subs.
Wow.
I hope you're good. Amy said, I use the Adobe suite.
I did. Yeah.
Even my teacher is like, how did you learn this? Do you know what? The best I've found that I've not had any training on the editing stuff. I've just all through experimentation.
I actually went to the Adobe offices, so I've actually been to Adobe when they moved to their new offices, by the way. And their offices are really impressive. I really liked it. But the guy who we were meeting, who was showing us around, he didn't like where they'd moved to. I don't know if they've now moved from there to somewhere else, but he didn't like it. But Adobe package is one of the packages that I was looking at, but I didn't want to get it until I got a better laptop. So once I get a better laptop, that's when I'll start looking. But I was looking at a couple of editing packages, but I will reserve judgment until we get an updated laptop.
I use UCut, says Lauren. Respect you, Sam, from Nigel. You got respect. Amy said, you cut, me cut, us cut, they cut. Lauren said, UCut is an editing app. I enjoy using it. It's good to use. I use Polish Photo Editor Pro to edit thumbnails. Oh, see, I just use PowerPoint. Yeah. I just use PowerPoint ones. They work, but I have to look at that, the Polish Editor Pro. Amy said, my mum said she doesn't think it was that bad. Oh, bless. I love your mum. So I think you're talking about our video that we did that wasn't so good. I love your mum.
Yeah.
Sam said, my son Samuel is getting a new gaming PC. And when he does, he said, I can have his older one, which is super cool and super fast too. Sam, do you like gaming? Are you into gaming? I didn't have you down as a gamer. Or is it just really for the use of the PC? Amy said, I must say, I bet people filter 240 quality to annoy people because the other video doesn't get as much views than the bad one. Yeah, that is true.
The thing was, right, as soon as it was uploaded, Mark was annoyed. He was so mad. And I was just like, we've uploaded it now.
Like I said, Teddy, take it down. Just take it down and resend it. We'll just take the hit on the 50 views we had at that point. But she wouldn't take it.
No, and in a day, we had how many views?
We had 1,000 actually in a day. That's one of the best things we've had in a day, for sure.
Right. Now, I understood and I knew that it would annoy some people. It did annoy me, but I just thought, you know what? I will upload another one, which we have done. So there are 2 out there, and I have linked the bad one to the good one. Although the good one hasn't done as well as the bad one.
Yeah, you see? Amy's right. Where are we? So your Samuel builds PCs. I bet you he spent a pretty penny on it, because I know there's a guy at work who builds PCs, and he's spent thousands on his over the years. He's created his own motherboards and what have you. It's taken him a long time to do.
It's like building a bike, I guess. Like some people build their bikes, and it's like thousands.
Right. So Nigel asked, "Who's everybody's 3 favorite celebrity chefs?" So his is Keith Floyd at number 1, Delia Smith at number 2, really, and Rick Stein at number 3. I also do like Marco Pierre White. Who are your 3?
Nigella. She's my top. I would say second probably is Gordon. Quite like Gordon.
Gordon Ramsay.
I
know your 3rd.
Oh, you do you? Who would you say?
I would say Gino D'Acampo.
No.
Who's your 3rd?
No, we do. Gino's funny, but I wouldn't cook his food. I would say Ching. Ching. I don't know how you pronounce her last name, so forgive me. Ching Huang. And she does like her recipes are so good and so simple. I love Chinese, and when I follow her recipes, they're excellent, really, really good. So in fact, I don't know if I would place her above Gordon.
Interestingly enough, because Nigel's gone for real classic British chefs.
Yeah.
Keith Floyd, Delia Smith, and Rick Stein. I do like Marco Pierre White. I gotta say, I do like Marco Pierre. I think I would be like you. I would have Gordon in there, I'm afraid. I do like Gordon.
Yeah, I do like Gordon. There isn't a lot of his stuff that I've cooked, to be fair. But Nigella and Ching, I've cooked loads from their books and stuff. I'm just looking at my bookshelf now because I've got quite a few. The other person that I do cook from, and she's a Mauritian chef, and she was on MasterChef, she won MasterChef, is Shalina Palmeraru. And her recipes are great as well. I love her recipes. I'm trying to like Nadia, but I don't know. I really want to like Nadia's stuff. I like when she's cooking stuff, but yeah.
Sounds like, I wish I could drive. I would love to make more vids of you for YouTube on Cornwall. That would be amazing. Had you thought about getting a drone potentially, Sam?
Or walking?
Yeah.
No, I watch so many walking videos, like Walk With Me or whatever. Even I want to do like walking videos, and I've been thinking about it, whether I'm going to do like walks with Kel or something like that. But people really love walking videos. So if you like, and it doesn't have to be long, like videos and stuff like that. Like some people walking for like an hour, 2 hours or whatever. I'm not saying that, but like 10, 15 minutes or whatever, or showing how to get from one place to the other. I think is fantastic. Or just like going on daily, like a walk. I'm going here.
So you're trying to get into Assassin's Creed. You know, that's one game I could never get into, Assassin's Creed. I'd have to give it another go. I didn't really give it enough time. Sam also said, I'm conquering the ancient world at least. Sam also said, Keith Floyd is such a giggle. He is. I love the fact because he always likes his wine. People that mock him always do an image that he's always drunk. Excellent choices, says Nigel. Wow, says Kelly. Yeah, Kelly does that a lot. She likes to say wow. Sam said, I love Hester DeMarco and Tony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain. Do you know what? That was really sad what happened to Anthony Bourdain. It really was. I really did like his show. And one of his favourite restaurants is in St. John Street, the one in St. John Street.
Is it St. John's?
Yeah, St. John's. Yeah, in St. John Street. That's one of his favourite jokes. I've forgotten the guy's name. That's going to bug me now, the chef. He's got Parkinson's and I've forgotten his name. But he's very famous, and he's very famous because he cooks with offal a lot.
I was about to say, yeah, that restaurant, they just cook a lot of offal.
No Reservations is the best food show, said Sam. I did like No Reservations, and he interviews Nigella in one of them. You should watch that one. You'd like that. She takes him to the pub and talks about, and then him and Auntie Bonaine eat loads of bar snacks on the bar. She teaches him to eat the Scotch, not teaches to eat it, but shows him the Scotch egg and stuff like that. I live in the Cornish Alps, so walking is out. Oh gosh. But do you think about the drone? Do you think about the drone? I think the drone would be good for you to take out. Nigel said, I did like the second series of Jamie Oliver also. See, I'm not a big fan of Jamie Oliver.
I like watching his stuff, but I wouldn't cook any of his stuff. Again, I've not cooked any of Gordon's stuff though.
But to be fair, that's just my personal thing on him.
Yeah.
He does irritate me. But...
He doesn't irritate. I love what he has done with school dinners. And I can't understand why people were fighting him on in school. It was all about burgers. It was all about hot dogs. There was nothing else. It was just your bog standard frozen food and, processed crap.
Uncle Roger really ribs him.
But he can, but that's for other things. But he doesn't rib him about changing school dinners. But
his recipes.
Jamie Oliver came in and turned it all on its head. But you had parents fighting him, because he wanted to bring healthy food, because he was worried about his own children eating healthily while they're at school. And I get that the students were against him. I understand that. You've had years, you love burgers, you love chips, you love chicken, blah, blah, blah. But he was trying to do something, and you had parents fighting him. You had the school dinner ladies fighting him. But he was speaking truth. All there was burgers and stuff like that. And then people were refusing to eat, and they were going to to the local kebab shop, or they were like, I'm not eating it, no, I'm not eating this, and all of this. But you can understand rebellions from kids. I get that. But rebellions from everywhere else is mad.
Oh, Laura said, I don't like Nadia no more. I used to, but I think her cooking is dreadful, and her YouTube channel is very rude.
Oh, really?
Do you think she's rude? I never thought of her as that way. I always think she's really smiley.
Yeah, to be fair, I've never watched a YouTube channel, so I don't know. I only go by, if I'm watching it on the TV. But, I want to like her stuff, but she hasn't done or made anything that I really think I really want to make that.
Sam said, oh yeah, Anthony Bourdain was so good. He was. Do you know what? He really goes into the heart of the cooking. That's what I think.
I don't know who Anthony Bourdain is.
You will. You'll notice who it was. Sam said, I like Jamie's, but he's a bit of a plonker. Sam said,
Jamie.
Oh, French school dinners are amazing. Did you live in France for a little bit?
Do you know what? I can imagine French school dinners would have been... I can imagine anywhere in Europe.
Yes, Italy.
Yeah, Italy, France, Spain. I can imagine all of them were cooked from scratch. I imagine all dinners were cooked from scratch, especially in Italy, because they're all about the food. But I feel like we suffered a bit in the UK, unfortunately, and it was all quick service and it was processed. I remember horrible cheese quiches. I remember lumpy mash when they scooped it out with an ice cream
French
stone,
kids get real food with fresh fruit and brie.
So yeah, I just feel like I can just imagine that in like you say with fruit and brie that they had really good dinners. We unfortunately didn't. I didn't mind though when we had things like shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie was always really good. Fish and chips again was really good. But yeah, I wasn't a lover.
Lauren said, and Nadia keeps shoving the current situation down your throat. I don't support the current situation, but it's horrible what happened. The woman I met from doctors and her husband are much better, in my opinion. Well, no, fair enough, your personal opinion.
That's fair enough.
Now then, guys, we've been going for an hour, nearly 2 hours. So I think we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us. It was really good as always. We love chatting to you guys. And thank you so much for indulging us in our little eat along.
And thank you for the likes. we really do appreciate it because it does push it out to a wider audience. If you're liking our videos and you're liking our lives, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Or we appreciate it.
We do. So that is it for Mark and Kelly's trip tips and things for this week. Oh, you still follow Nadia though? I don't watch her anymore though. Thinking of unfollowing her. Well, up to you, Lauren.
Of course.
Thank you, Sam, and you have a lovely weekend too, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever you get up to as well. Happy Mother's Day to all you mums out there this Sunday. Enjoy whatever you get up to, but above all, please do look after yourselves. Please be safe, and remember, you are never told to have fun. We will see you on Tuesday, hopefully, 6:30, exactly, Lauren, UK time, where we have another chat as well. We don't have an eat-along planned for them, but we will say more about the eat-along as well. Hopefully, we'll have our Dilly's video up as well for you on Sunday for you to see. Until then, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Like I said, take care of yourselves, and we will see you next week.
And if you do like reviews and food reviews, unboxings, holidays, anything like that, and you haven't subscribed, please do.
Until then, guys, take care. Look after yourself. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.
And don't forget to melt my cheese.
Oh, you know it.
Bye.
We'll see you Tuesday. Bye.